And Haganisiga. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, I'm so excited to share my new episode series this week with you, and it's off of developing a winning personality. I am so excited to share this with you and really talk about what a winning personality looks like and how do we develop those characteristics. So let's talk about one of the things that we need to have when we are developing a winning personality. So the first thing I want you to think about is your appearance. What about appearance makes you feel confident and allows you to really step into that position of leadership or confidence or really stepping into your power? Well, if you are not dressing for success or you are not allowing yourself to make some hygiene changes, then you're allowing yourself to be comfortable in a position where it's not going to set you up for success. It's setting you up for failure. So when you are thinking about your appearance, I want you to think about physical, mental health, and your confidence. So what is a piece of clothing that makes you feel the most confident? When you put that clothing on, think about what you're doing in that moment that really helps you progress. Sometimes, that means if you have a big meeting, then put on your best outfit that makes you feel strong and confident. Maybe it's when you're working out. Put on your favorite outfit when you're working out, because what that does is changes your image of yourself so you have more confidence and you won't go into that thought of I'm not good enough or those self-abusing thoughts that we have. So we want to think about having this physical health and strength in our day-to-day basis. So whatever you're doing, whether it's sitting at home, making a video, going to work, hanging out with your family, whatever you're doing, be mindful of what you're doing and how your confidence is changing when you are wearing your best clothes, or even change how clothes are changing your mood. Sometimes we have to have that positive lift. If we're feeling sad, you tend to want to wear brighter colors or even fun patterns to help yourself get in the mood so you are as confident as you can be. The next thing I want to talk about is the characteristics that you want to have a winning personality. So a number one thing I would recommend is just start to listen. By listening, you allow yourself to open up to other people and you receive information that you would have not heard in the first place. You allow this vulnerability to take place, which allows you to be able to hear them and receive the information that they're giving you. And then it allows you to be mindful and compassionate towards that person. We go through life where we might feel like we have these constant headphones in our ears that make us feel like, oh, I can't listen to you today, or I don't have time. But that person is reaching out for a reason. And we all need to be there for each other, especially now more than ever. And so we need to develop the habit of being able to be a good listener and hear them for what they are saying, not for what we are hearing, for what they are saying and what is coming from their heart. So always try to change your perspective and put yourself in their shoes. Another thing is keep your promises. Keep your promises to yourself. Keep your promises to other people. A big one is for me was, what are the promises I make myself? Because if we are making promises to other people, it reflects on what we are doing for ourselves. Sometimes we forget about ourselves and we neglect ourselves and we don't show up for ourselves. So a big thing is if you're promising things to others and you're doing a really good job keeping those promises, make sure you're keeping your own promises to yourself as well, because you don't want to burn out. You don't want to drain yourself, and you are equally as important. So when you're doing that, make sure you're keeping your promises, because when you don't, you will fall short and you will end up breaking promises for yourself or with others, and you will end up not being able to achieve those things. So we want to elevate you and keep you in a higher consciousness and awareness. So by keeping your promises, be honest with yourself. Can I really show up for that today? Do I have time? Or do I actually have the energy to do it? And if you can't answer yes to any of those questions, then do not promise you're going to do something if you can't. Always make sure you follow through and be there when you say you're going to be there. If not, then make boundaries where you say, you know what, it's all right. I don't have to go. But be aware of when you're doing that, make sure that you don't overpromise and underserve others. So the last thing is be kind and have a good heart. Make sure you are positive, but also just have your heart open always to receive and listen, to hear, to be sensitive, because everyone is experiencing everything and right now things are happening and we have to be strong. But that doesn't mean that we can't be empathetic, or we can't own what we're feeling too. No matter what we're going through, just be there. So open your heart, allow yourself to be kind to people, be kind to yourself. And by doing this, you're going to really develop a winning personality. So comment below something you learned in this video, and I look forward to sharing this week's series with you. And have a great rest of your day, and make sure to be kind to yourself and take action in your life so that you can make dreams happen. See you tomorrow.